What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Every Boss, Every Drop, and today we have the Skyspanner Kratch. But before we get into it, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe so you can see when I post next. And also, guys, I know I'm supposed to have been posting a lot more. Life happens, some stuff has gone down, but I'm streaming more. We're going to be getting these videos out every Friday and Monday. And hopefully you guys are going to have a ton of fun with these videos. Otherwise, let's get straight into the actual Kratch fight. Alright, and here we have the Skyspanner Kratch. It's located within the Terminus range, within Cuspid Climb, almost dead center of it. Now, you do fight this boss throughout the actual story of the game, trying to get the artifact back. But I do the big encore here, so it's a little bit tougher. You'll see me struggle, but, you know, I want to give you guys a real fight, not some kind of overpowered, you know, it's dead instantly. This is also on my Harlow, so it's a little bit different, but I am liking Harlow a lot more than I did Vex. But otherwise, I mean, the fight's pretty simple. It just has 2 health bars. It is a health bar, so you could use fire, and I think you'd have a little bit more damage, but the actual only big thing that I had trouble with was the little things that it puts down to fly. I forget what they're called, but otherwise, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You just kill it, and I do get 2 drops here because of the big encore. Remember, guys, whenever a big encore is out, try to fight that boss if you're trying to get a perfect weapon for it or anything like that. Especially with the Jacobs, with the Linebacker, with the Jacobs, it would be amazing on Harlow. But otherwise, I will let this fight play out, and then we will actually get into the first gun, the Linebacker. And here we have the Linebacker. Linebacker is a Torg shotgun with the special mod called Full Coverage. Bouncing projectiles increase damage by 25% and the damage radius by 35% per bounce. Now, this weapon with a ground boss with Harlow, I think is amazing. I think this weapon is one of the best weapons for a ground boss or a boss that you can hit multiple times. And Harlow just adds that on top of it with her being able to hit like any critical spot ever. You'll actually see me using it, and the usage of it is amazing. I love this weapon. It will probably be featured in a lot of videos from now on if it's a ground type boss. But flying, it's useless. Don't use it against a flyer or any type of flyer enemies. It will just be god awful. Let's actually get into the gameplay of it so you guys can see how good it is on the ground enemies. Alright, here we have the Hellfire. The Hellfire is a Ripper submachine gun that is quite amazing. I got lucky, I got Mallow on this, so I also have Cryo on it. Now, I'm not sure how good the Cryo damage in this game is. I haven't used it very much, but I know that the fire damage against some health bars does a lot. Now, this weapon does have the special ability called Burning Desire, where it shoots fiery explosive rounds that deal incendiary splash damage. Now, when I was using this against the boss, it didn't really go crazy, but you know, it is pretty good still as a main for the health bar. I can't say it's great outside of if it's not just a health bar. I was having some trouble. Maybe if you got it with fire and shock, maybe that would be amazing, but I can't say that this weapon is amazing outside of a status effect or, you know, damage over time build, because then I could say I actually think it would be good.
You just focus on hacking. I'll do some field research in combat. We'll compare notes later.
Alright, so as you guys are seeing here, I immediately start to use my Harlow ability with this weapon. I just want to immediately start it. I want to see how good it can be. Now, that was against a armored enemy, and I think it did amazing. Same with all these health bars. This is what I was saying. If it's a health bar, it's gonna die from this. Outside of the ability, I haven't used this weapon very much, but still, to be able to do this type of damage while just in the Harlow ability, it's great. And don't talk. I went outside the circle and forgot that you need to stand inside it, okay? Let's not get any comments about it. But this weapon was very fun. I would probably use this if I made a Harlow like super element build, or like a Vex fire build would be great. Otherwise, it's just a good SMG for status effect damage. Get it if you're running that type build. If you're not, you can kind of avoid it. You don't have to. But otherwise, let's actually move into the last thing, which is a shield called the Hoarder. Alright, and here we have the Hoarder. The Hoarder is a Vladoff armor shield, so it has a little segment, so especially if you don't like that, maybe this is a shield that you avoid. But I will say the special mod on this shield does kind of make it worth it with the refreshments, which means on kill, a 50% chance to spawn an ammo booster that instantly refills your gun. That is huge if you just love spraying and praying, or if you're using a build that a lot of uptime for your ammo, just like I am. This is a great shield. Otherwise, guys, I don't have gameplay of it, but every single gameplay in this video did have it on, except for when fighting Kratch. But otherwise, guys, yeah, let's get into the last little bit. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment what boss you would want next. Otherwise, guys, I'm going to get back into uploading, I promise you. I'm not hanging y'all to dry or anything. We're going to be doing the Fridays Borderlands, and then Monday is whatever I want. But yeah, guys, thank you guys again. This is very fun. I do miss doing videos a lot, so when I can, I try. And whew, man, I love this game. It's getting even better with every single update, and I'm so excited to play more of it, guys. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a good night or a good day, whichever is for you. And see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.